highlights of the Floyd Mayweather Gotti exhibition match, and I saw what happened after the fight. And amazing, Floyd took Kenny Bayless with him. One of the most controversial referees per se, depending on what fight Kenny's involved in. But nevertheless, basically a brawl broke out, basically in the ring with the camps, and then a brawl broke out in the audience. And then, Floyd was talking and having his post-fight conference and talking to people that's in the locker room. I gotta say what people are afraid to say about Floyd, because Floyd does watch a lot of videos, and Floyd does have a history of being sometimes what people would deem sensitive or emotional, and Floyd carries grudges sometimes, allegedly, because you hear Floyd Mayweather fought Andre Berto over a girl. You just hear some of the stuff Floyd then did. He ended his friendship with Ray J because Ray J supposedly took one of his chicks from him. Same thing with Nelly, allegedly. But Floyd fighting these exhibition matches, I think he needs to just let this go. If, at the end of the day, Floyd, like I said, is addicted to the limelight. And I keep saying Floyd cannot stand when people is not talking about him. Floyd want to find a way to stay relevant, because all he's ever done was boxing. And, he doesn't want to fight professionally anymore, because at the end of the day, he knows if he signs the contract and he puts his O on the line and that O disappears, then it's pretty much all for nothing, because Floyd's career is predicated on him retiring undefeated. So that's why Floyd is participating in these exhibition matches, which I think it's become a circus, and they're just laughable now. The last exhibition Floyd had overseas, it bombed. Nobody came to see him. There's rumors of Floyd talking about that he may come out of retirement and fight Terrence Crawford. I don't believe that for 1 second. I'm sorry. I don't believe that for 1 second that Floyd will come out of retirement and fight somebody like Terrence Crawford if he defeats Errol Spence. I just don't believe it. Like I said, I've had enough of this. Everybody knows when I first started my channel, I was a big supporter of Floyd Mayweather. I defended Floyd Mayweather like he was my brother or cousin or something like that. But then Floyd slowly started to drift into, Coonville sometimes, talking about all lives matter. But then every time Floyd Mayweather was a victim of alleged racism, Floyd was asking the black community to stick by him. But then when we asked for the same support in return, Floyd was talking about he gonna buy some Gucci, he a leader, not a follower. You can't lead me. You're not smart enough to lead me. Now, I know at the end of the day, Floyd is the type of person, he holds grudges. So I may, he may see this video and he may, make a phone call, and then I get banned from covering PBC fights, because Floyd does stuff like that. And I'm just keeping it 100. We all know he's going to be at Spence versus Crawford. So I'm telling you guys, if I don't get in, this may be the reason. But somebody got to tell Floyd the truth. And Floyd is around too many yes men. He around people that's scared to tell him the truth. This needs to stop. It's to the point to where it's absurd. You one of the greatest fighters that ever lived. Now, whether you the best fighter that ever lived, that's debatable, that's arguable, but you are one of the best fighters that ever lived. And to see you just diminish your legacy participating in this all-out foolishness, it's just pathetic. Like I said, Floyd could stay relevant in so many ways in boxing. Why don't Floyd become a commentator? If you don't, for real, why do you feel like commentating is beneath you? Why don't you just do what Tom Brady do? Why don't you just get behind the mic? Why don't you become a commentator? It's obvious that Floyd loves the sport of boxing. That's fine. Floyd can be involved in boxing in some type of perspective, but he could be just like Michael Jordan. Just stay silent. Sometimes people appreciate you when you're not extremely tied to the sport you participated in. This is why people love Michael Jordan so much. Michael Jordan, after he was done with basketball, he didn't get into coaching. He he became an owner. So I'm saying from that perspective, why don't Floyd, like I said, if he wants to stay relevant, why don't he start his, why don't he really take his promotional company serious and start signing these fighters, getting them fights? And another thing, why don't he start working with other promotional companies? I don't know what happened with him and Tank, but I heard some things because, like I said, people talk. But like I said, seeing Floyd in this constant, this circus, and seeing him tied to this kind of foolishness, seeing that he's tied to this kind of foolishness, you ain't got no business sitting up there having an exhibition match with John Gotti's grandson, son, or whatever. First of all, Floyd, you need to remember that ain't a good idea, man. Everybody know who John Gotti was, and at the end of the day, I know a lot of those people ain't around anymore. They're either deceased in jail, but still, you just never know, man. You just don't, you know what I'm saying? You don't even want to have that type of attachment. That's just real talk. They got people that got people. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even, if I was Floyd, I wouldn't even have touched something like that. Like I said, if Floyd wants to continue to box, just find a couple of tomato cans to fight. Floyd could sell out some of them small venues in Las Vegas. He could probably, he could fight at the Orleans Arena where they had the big three at. He could find some tomato can to beat up on. Basically, just pad his record. But this stuff he doing right now with these exhibition brawls, like, it went stale now. And it's just like, okay, I'm tired of seeing this. I've had enough of this. I don't want to see this anymore. I sat up there and watched that video, and I was just shaking my head. At the end of the day, Floyd Mayweather is pushing 50 years old. Like I said before, why don't you just continue to push your YouTube channels? Like I said, do stuff on YouTube, man. Like I said, do a reality show. I know there's people out there that would sign Floyd Mayweather for millions of dollars to do a reality show. But this stuff you doing now, fighting these ridiculous, absurd exhibition matches, you just like, man, come on, Floyd, this stuff gotta stop, man. And like I said, a lot of these dudes, they scared to say this stuff because they scared of Floyd. They know a lot of times these dudes call PBC fights, as media, they get to go to PBC fights and they get, but they scared because they gonna lose their media credentials. But most people is thinking what I'm thinking, but they just scared to say it because they worried about Floyd calling the PBC and getting a media credentials taken away or getting them banned. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Floyd, if you sit up there and ban somebody just because they criticizing you, that just shows how emotionally unstable you are. At the end of the day, I've been doing YouTube for 8 years. I've been called every type of name in the book. I done had people threaten me. I done had people threaten my son, but I still brought my black ass back on here time and time again. Because people done tried, like I said, people done did all kind of stuff to me. People tried to get my channel shut down. People, I got shadow banned by YouTube. People keep saying, well, Town, you interview all these celebrities and stuff. Why in the hell don't you have 100,000 subscribers? Because people was always reporting me, hating on me. You know what I'm saying? Getting shadow banned. Like I said, and a lot of them was Errol Spence fans. With they extremely emotional asses. So at the end of the day, I'm just saying. I'm saying what a lot of people is afraid to say regarding Floyd. A lot of people be thinking this. Trust me, behind the scenes, this is what people say every time they hear about Floyd fighting an exhibition match. But they're scared to go public because they scared that Floyd is going to get them banned from covering PBC events. Listen, you guys, everybody knows I've already been banned from covering PBC events. So I'm just keeping it funky. Wouldn't be the first time that I got ostracized from covering PBC events, but like I said, and then these so-called fake pro-black militant power to the people niggas, they don't never say nothing. They don't never defend or ride for your boy. That's why I say I'm on an island by myself. That's why I don't sit up there and attach myself to nobody. I may be affiliated with people, and I'm gonna say this again, I'm my own brand. Because like I said, a lot of these old crusty ass niggas that was sitting up acting like they was cool with me, they was cool with me as long as I was an Errol Spence butt boy. And then the minute I started to show support for Terrence Crawford, these fools started acting like little girls that pee sitting down, having attitudes, talking little slick stuff, And then when I started to cover events for Top Rank, once again, let me explain something to you guys. Say what you want to say about Top Rank. Say what you want to say about Bob Arum. Ask yourself this. Y'all done heard my content. Y'all done heard the stuff I say. I haven't got banned from cover. Y'all done heard what I done said about fighters. Y'all done heard what I done said about Top Rank fighters. I ain't saying nothing personal, but I criticized Lomachenko. I ain't got banned from covering Top Rank events, but say something about a PBC fighter. Watch them ostracize you or ban you. You know, the organization that was started by a black person. Like I said, people don't want to hear the truth, but then y'all want to holler that sellout stuff and want to insinuate people as a sellout and a coon and all that kind of stuff. Like I said before, I need to let you guys know, and this is real talk. So shout out to the people with Top Rank. Shout out to all them people with Top Rank. Let me explain something to you. They just didn't let everybody in. Do you know how many people requested credentials for Taylor versus Lopez? I'm talking about people more important than me. If you want to go on, if you want to go by a scale as far as popularity go, but guess who got in? I did. They made sure that I got in because of the hard work I do and my work ethic. Y'all better go look at my video archives. I threw up. Once again, who do you know work harder than me when they cover these fights? From Thursday till fight night, there's at least 30 videos covering this fight. Now, who you know put up that much work? I'm talking about the big wigs don't even put up that much work. Who have 3 and 4 correspondents? It's really just me. It's really just me. It's really just me and Kobe. And shout out to him. You know, I put up there, like I said before, who work harder than me? And I pay with my own money to come here. I don't hardly ask for no donations. I don't do none of that stuff. But that's real. So for the people that sit up here and want to play that, you know what I'm saying, that want to play that pro-black stuff, y'all fake. And you niggas can go to hell. Real talk. Like I said before, they turned away hella people for this fight. There was hella people trying to get in. But guess who got credentialed? Me. I don't get no calls about, you know what I'm saying? The only thing Top Rank asked me to do is make my interviews a little bit more longer. That's the only thing they asked me to do. That's it. And they don't come crying about, hey, you know, Town man, you know, so-and-so was upset about the video you made, but those PBC dudes be doing it. You notice if you say something about them, they get on social media making threats, talking about they gonna slap you and all that stuff. And I'm just gonna say this once again, ain't no fighter, no promoter, nobody gonna put their hands on me or no other content creator. You not gonna put your hands on me and live. I ain't talking no cachet stuff. I'm keeping it a buck. You run up on me, you better be ready to end me. And that's real talk. But that's what these dudes do. So I'm just saying that's the difference between me and the other people. And that's what I'm saying. I'm sitting up here always trying to be this dude that care about his community, that help his community and look out for his community. But the people that always be trying to screw you over a lot of times look like you. But I'm just saying, just had to put that out there. But anyway, let me say this again. Getting back to Floyd Mayweather. Sorry, I got off topic a little bit, but I'm tired of seeing this. I'm tired of seeing this. I didn't had enough of this. My thing to Floyd, either get back in the ring and fight on a regular basis or just stop with these ridiculous circuits that you do. I'm tired. Now Floyd then turned from like basically a respectable world tour. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little tired. To basically this sideshow. Now is instead of Floyd Mayweather coming to town, it's like the circus is coming to town. And you just like, are you kidding me, man? What I just saw 2 hours ago was crazy. It was nuts. I was like, you gotta be kidding. It's like, when is somebody gonna tell Floyd the truth and just be like, hey, Floyd, man, this gotta end, bro. Enough of this stuff, man. Enough. You've done this way too many times. How many exhibitions Floyd just said, I'm done fighting. I'm done fighting. Floyd, I think Floyd, since Conor McGregor didn't have what? He didn't have at least 5 exhibition fights, but he supposed to be retired. Like I keep saying, if Floyd wants to continue to stay relevant in boxing, like I said, get in the booth, man. Get in the booth or call fights. Go get you a couple of nice blazers and whatever the case may be. Be a commentator. If you can't let go of boxing, and I just don't understand. I think if Floyd was here's the thing. I think if Floyd Mayweather announced that he would become a commentator for the PBC, I think the ratings would go up just to watch Floyd talk boxing, break down fights. I think the PBC, it wouldn't matter who was fighting if they knew Floyd was going to work PBC fight. And that's how Floyd could stay relevant. That's how the value of Floyd's brand can go up, him being respectable. But seeing him and making people pay money to see you fight reality stars and all that kind of stuff, man, people done had enough of this stuff. You got away with this with Conor McGregor. You made a shitload of money, but yet here you are resorting to fighting reality stars, deceased mobsters. Can somebody please keep it 100 here? Probably not. I know what somebody gonna say. Well, if that's what Floyd want to do, then let him do it. And see, that's the problem. Sometimes you have to save people from themselves. The same way how people been telling Tom Brady, hey man, you need to retire from football. You didn't did enough, man. Your legacy is secured. You could have went out on top when you won that Super Bowl with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but no, you continued to come back. You ran everybody off. You lost your wife. You lost your children because it was all about you. So can we please stop with this BS? Can we please stop? It seemed like Floyd won't let go because for some reason he want to have a stranglehold. Now I give Floyd credit. At least Floyd didn't fight on the Saturday. Because we got 2 great fights yesterday. Well, it's Monday now. I mean, in some places it's still, you know what I'm saying. I'm still on West Coast time, but it's actually Monday. But nevertheless, we got some great fights the day before yesterday with Sergey Derevyanchenko and Jaime Munguia. And then we also had the great fight between Teofimo Lopez and Josh Taylor. But then here comes Floyd, like I said, announcing that he wants to do an exhibition match. And I promise you that there's going to be an announcement of another exhibition match. And Floyd should understand by his ticket sales that now people just come in to see just a sideshow. And Floyd is starting to look desperate. He's starting to look desperate. He's starting to look thirsty. He's just starting to look really bad. And it's a shame. I follow Floyd's career, his actual career from beginning to end, from his first fight all the way to his actual last fight with Andre Berto. And Floyd had a chance to retire and just become a legend, a living legend. But now he diminished it by, just doing this stuff. Like, it's just to the point, it's just absurd. It's just like, man, come on, man, enough is enough. How much longer we gonna have to see you participate in this foolishness? I mean, it's just flat out foolishness, and it's just like, man, I'm tired of seeing this stuff. Somebody need to tell Floyd the truth. His people behind him need to tell him the truth. Like, dude, stop this stuff. Okay, it's apparent that the PBC isn't going nowhere, which is good. So why don't Floyd just make an announcement saying, you know what, this is Floyd Mayweather. I have a special announcement. I decided I'm gonna be a blow-by-blow commentator. I'm gonna get in the booth, and I'm gonna work these PBC fights. Man, let me tell you something. If Floyd announced that he was gonna be a commentator or a sideline reporter, but then Floyd act like that's beneath him. But how could that be beneath him when you sitting up participating in these bullshit circus fights on a regular basis? See, I told you I'm not like these other dudes. I'm different from these dudes. Like I said, if this means it just got to be said. Enough is enough. Like, enough is enough. It get to the point for real. I mean, worldwide star, international boxing star, first ballot Hall of Famer, retired undefeated. But like I said, you resorting to fighting reality star. What's next? What Floyd gonna do next? It's getting to the point where Floyd may just sit up there and basically, you know, put the boxing shorts and gloves on, and he may pick some random dude out the crowd to fight him. It's almost looking to the point where that's gonna happen. Yeah, I know. That's how desperate I think Floyd is getting. It's getting to the point where it's looking like Floyd is gonna do something ridiculous like that. I hope he doesn't. But like I said, somebody really need to tell Floyd, hey man, you got to stop this stuff. Like I said, if Floyd want to do a reality show, I mean, Floyd is a household name. If you want to do a reality show, then by all means. I'm pretty sure that VH1, Paramount, or, you know, whatever, would hand Floyd a check for like $50 million for a reality show. Do that. And like I said, if Floyd got into the booth and announced that he would call PBC fights, I'm telling you, the ratings would go up just to hear Floyd. Because, you know, Floyd could use his celebrity in that form of matter instead of resorting to fighting these ridiculous ass fights. Nobody wants to see this stuff anymore, and it's time to let go, man. Real talk. I don't want to see this no more, and I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of these boxing fans don't want to see this no more, and a lot of these content creators that cover boxing don't want to see it no more, but they scared because, like I say, they yes man. And I'm gonna be honest with you, you shouldn't even be under the stranglehold of a promotional company or a television company to where you can't criticize them, and you got a dude that's so sensitive and carry grudges to where you got to watch what you say. Like I said, you shouldn't have to always walk on eggshells. I don't even listen. I'll take stuff personal, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. I ain't gonna try to screw nobody over. Like I said, at the end of the day, I had issues with some of these dudes, you know, but I just cut them off. But like I said, it's two in particular, like I said before, that, you know, we're gonna have to have some conversation. So like I said, I'm the only one that just had the guts to say this. Now I'm gonna see who gonna just really say what need to be said. This gotta stop with Floyd. I done had enough of these damn exhibition matches. Somebody need to say it. Floyd need to be saved from himself. And that's just real talk. I'll tell Floyd right to his face, you need to stop this shit. Enough is enough, bro. Anyway, I'm out. Gonna go check this bag in. I'll be back with more.